Let's go see what the Protoss are like.
There it is, Jimmy.
And the Colossi are going to give us a taste. Oh, the statues here are going to give us a taste of Colossi. I think they are inferior to a Colossi, but yeah. Harks. Okay. Sure, we'll give these a look.
The Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Here's the plan. Then we
I
better
remember
begin moving.
hearing that there was apparently a novella where a zealot solo takes on an ultralisk. Like Protoss zealots are cracked, completely cracked in actual canon. A Protoss zealot could solo an ultralisk. A Protoss zealot can kill many zerglings just in a straight up like duke out before being felled. Like just sub 20. Like a zealot will trade for tree here in StarCraft in the game, but if you in war, it, you need to swarm him with like 20 zerglings to kill him per zealot. Like the lore and the units are very different.
Artifact from the
So
Zerg
I
core
feel like this may
fireplace.
go more into Protoss's favor than in normal stuff.
Warning.
Not if they do
Protoss
that though.
walkers are gathering at our perimeter.
Obviously, obviously robotic. Obviously, the Zerg are also scaled up, but still, the Protoss are
Incoming transmission.
meant to be a bit
I
stompy.
got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders. The latest word in big bada boom hardware. I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
10 damage,
I'm
20
sure it
versus
is.
medium,
Let the
25 versus
Marauders loose and let's
large.
go start
So they
some
lose their
roots.
anti-armor bonus, but become the anti medium and large units. Sadly, they're not too useful here. Let's see what Stalkers can do. So, 90 shields, 100 life. You've gotten tankier. Um, 1 armor. Sideblades, damage is not reduced by armor. So, they do 18 damage then. Hmm. I need to stop a sec. Hello, folks. Garble my words. So, where were we? I've been gone ages. Concerning. So one by default, 1 armor, 0 shields, and they do 18 points of damage. It's split between 2 attacks, but since it's not reduced by armor, it's basically 18. You know, unless you can interrupt them mid-attack, then you can deny them some output. But yeah, take 75% less damage from all sources during the charge. God. Hmm. All incoming damage by 20%. I think that's better than normal. Wasn't it like just like 1 point of armor or something normally? Or am I misremembering? I never really used them for that. Are they? No, they aren't weak to marauders. Marauders aren't actually good against them. I think firebats are now better. Yeah, they do bonus damage against. They do bonus damage versus small, which is what a stalker is. And I know my firebats got murked earlier, but that's because I didn't have enough of them and enough medics. So yeah, this is not updated, so ignore it. These are better against medium and large. Um, Jesus, tanky, more so than a zealot. 120 damage over 4 seconds. So if it's split evenly, um, 30 a tick, 30, 60, 90, 120. Jesus. And it's the upgraded form that doesn't hurt allies. 175 shield. 175. 750. I'm sorry, I'm saying shit that's not even in front of me. 60 to 80. It's certainly buffed, but not to a terrifying degree. Yeah, Void Ray is a capital ship. It's fuck huge. Um, their air weapon can't target small units, and it's got a bonus of 8 range versus capital ships. So it does 20 versus medium and large, and it does an extra, and it does 60 versus capitals. 16 range, 0.5 weapon speed, and it still mounts. Can go up to 40 for medium and large, 150 for capitals. Meanwhile, the ground weapon can hit small, can hit medium, and can hit large, 15, 30, and 60 at 12 range. Jesus. Sweet Jiminy Cricket. 4 plating, 2 armor. 250, 250, plus 2 range versus area units. 40 versus biological. Oh, fantastic. Good anti-Zerg, I guess. Good anti-Terran. Yeah, they're certainly holding the line. But we also have to fight them, so that's terrifying.
Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Okay, so Marauders will be good against the Colossi down here, the statues at the end, because they're large, or maybe massive. If they're massive, then we're fucked. But if they're merely large, then the Marauders will be useful.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
Ooh, Overseers. And now here's a proper swarm. Still, the cannons can blip the Zerglings out with a single shot, but they don't have they don't have enough AoE, and they don't have the shield regenerators, so they are operating on the back foot. Hell yeah.
The doctor is in.
Whoa. Oh yeah.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
The longer those crawlers stay alive, the more I'll lose. They kill one with each swing.
Yes, sir. This better be ready.
The doctor is in.
Gangway, coming through. Orders received. SCV ready.
The doctor is in.
Run over here. Then run back.
The doctor is in.
Okay, that bit of the defense has fallen. It's fine. It's fine.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Yeah. They are,
Where does it hurt?
Oh, it's on. Been waiting on it. You scared me.
they only take up one slot. So I can get a ton into bunkers. Oh, it's an 8 slotter. Normally bunkers are 4 slots, and then you upgrade to 2. But these are 8 slots. Beautiful.
You gonna give me
The
orders?
doctor is in.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
The doctor is in.
Base is under attack.
Ow.
Gotcha. By the number. This better be good. Orders?
Okay, we need to move.
Been waiting on gangway. Coming through. Armed and ready. Gangway. Coming through. Armed and ready. This better be good. By the number, boys. Go, go, go. Will do. Gangway. Coming through.
What range do you have? 6.
Want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
Oop. Rip Marauder.
Gangway. Coming through. This better be good. Barbecue time. Want a piece of me, boy? It's go time. Who wants some?
If I send in too many, they'll Psystorm.
Coming through. Me, boy. Armed and ready. Go, go, go. You gonna give me orders?
Where does it hurt?
Who wants some? You want a piece of me, boy? Gangway. Coming through. You gonna give me orders?
Okay, let's brute force it.
Go, go, go.
City is under attack.
Who wants some? Armed and ready.
Call it down, call it down. Medic. Or buff.
Upgrade complete.
I hate Psystorm.
By the numbers. You want armed and ready.
Get going. He will bunker.
Gotcha. Bad news?
The doctor is in.
Bunker.
Been waiting on you.
The doctor is in.
And ready. Been waiting on you. You want a piece of me, boy?
scouts. Haven't had a look at those. They weren't in the... That's anti-air. Non-tax 5. Still terrifying.
The doctor is in.
By the numbers, boys. Gangway, coming through.
The doctor is in.
You gonna give me some?
Please state that. The doctor is in.
Armed and ready.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Gangway, coming through.
Okay, let's just move.
Why not?
Maybe missile turrets would help, but I'm wondering if I can't just rush it.
The doctor is in.
Go time.
Because it feels like the enemies have kind of hit their stride and they're scary.
Who wants some? Armed and... Oh, it's on.
I wonder if Mass Herc could be an answer.
The doctor is
At least get away from static defense.
Insufficient. Insufficient rescue gas.
We're back.
Gangway, coming through.
The doctor is in.
This better be good.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good. Go, go, go! Bad news? Gotcha. This better be good. Gangway, coming through. Affirmative.
Actually, Marauders would have been useful against those. Medium.
Insufficient rescue gas. Base is under attack.
And there's Termutus. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload a bit. Yeah, back to here. Just fix my composition. I got the Farbats because they were good against basically all the Protoss units, in theory. But Marauders would be better to help rip down the buildings. I also
The doctor is in.
need to get these. And those. I'm getting these here because they'll help cover here and over here. I'm trying to multitask.
The doctor is in. Standing by.
Want some?
The doctor is in.
Let's have a blast.
So what is a Archon down as? Medium. Marauder is good against him, so it's fine against him.
This better be good.
The doctor is in.
Boom, baby. You want a piece
doctor is in.
Upgrade complete.
Come on. Terrifying. By the power of drugs.
The doctor is in.
A curving grenade.
Mineral field depleted.
We need to get moving now. Part of me feels kind of wrong playing it with the extra units, but you get these some cool new things.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Mineral field depleted.
The doctor is in.
Okay, awesome. Just need to get over here, grab this, and then we can go work on these. I'm terrified. They're...
Mineral field depleted.
We're fighting Colossi here.
Base is under attack.
Come on. We, for a moment there in the darkness, we could target it early.
Base is under attack.
Books far.
Base is under attack.
Sadly, that didn't count. We won't. We'll get it. We'll ignore. We'll get a few of these, but we'll get a ton of marauders because that's what I really need for the end. It'll also help shred the enemy buildings.
The Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
Wonder if I should just stay here for longer and mass up more of a force.
Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders, the latest word in big bada boom hardware. I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
The doctor
Best
is in.
time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see. With the gear. Been waiting on you. SCV ready. SCV ready.
10 damage a hit. I suppose it's the Farbats. They did bonus damage, but it was only 12, and they had to get a lot closer. So, Marauders.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Mass Herc. They do 50 damage a shot. Could use that, but they don't end up getting medic support.
Roger. Bad news. Go ahead. SCV ready.
One geyser is kind of rough. Feels like we will end up just getting a lot of Marines.
Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected. Complete.
This better be good. SCV ready. By the numbers, boys. SCV ready.
One, two.
Armed and ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. This better be good. Let's have a blast. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me?
They all cost the same.
It's about to get heavy.
They just take 5 seconds longer.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
The Hercs would actually be a great way around the roadblock up here.
Add-on.
Save me a ton of guys.
Go, go. SCV ready. Oh, it's on. Who wants some? All right, let's get cracking. Rig startup complete. About to get heavy. This better be good. Been waiting on you. Rig startup.
The doctor is in.
All right, let's get cracking.
Let's money drum up a little so I can get
Sure. Yes, sir.
a supply depot, a few supply depots before getting blocked again. And get this. Get that. Over there.
Go on. You gonna give me or want some? It's go time.
The doctor is in.
Rig startup complete.
There we go.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's
Don't think you really want the Hercs in the bunkers, because they only have melee range. But I suppose it could be a handy little self-defense thing. Someone gets too close to the bunker, it gets just shredded. Like sticking Zeratul in there.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Run.
The doctor is in.
Firebats would have made that better.
The doctor is in.
Armed and ready. Been waiting. It's go time. By the numbers, boys. Rig startup complete.
The doctor is in.
Go ahead. Let's have a blast. I can't build here. Ah! You scared me. Big job, huh? I'm going. Yep.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
You really need Firebats versus Zerg. Some of the Zerg units are light, and there's so goddamn many of them.
Armed and ready.
Go back up here.
SCV ready. Rig startup complete. Go, go, go! It's go time.
The doctor is in.
All right, let's get cracking. Rig's armed. You want a piece of me, boy? Oh. Rig's on. By the numbers.
We'll try and move out.
All right, let's get cracking. This better be you, baby. Armed and ready. Who wants some?
The doctor is in.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Rig startup complete. Oh, Rig's on. You want a piece of me, boy? By the numbers, boys. Go ahead. You want a piece of me?
Worked out.
Startup complete. Why not? Yeah, all right, let's get cracking. All righty, I'm moving. It's go time. All right, let's get cracking.
They died, but I lost so many lives.
We could use some help here. Rig startup. All right, let's get cracking. Go, go, go. I'm on it.
The doctor is in.
Baby. Oh, this better be good. Just say when. All right.
Massive are immune. 25 life.
Rig startup is about to get heavy. Armed and ready.
Here it is Zerg tearing the into the Protoss over there.
All right, let's get cracking. This better be good. Boom, baby. Been waiting on you. All right, let's get cracking. Rig startup complete. This better be good. Got it. It's on. Looking forward to it.
Base units are under attack.
Save the bunker.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, let's get cracking. Quick startup complete. Go time. For the PCB, boy. By the number. Quick startup complete.
Okay, we have the advantage here.
Alright, let's get cracking. Quick startup complete. Go time. Go, go, go. In the rear with the gear. Hey, things are getting real. Alright, let's get cracking. Go.
But yeah, they really don't get medic support, so it makes it hard to keep them around.
Want a piece of me? Quick startup complete. This better be good. You gonna give me a big waiting, aren't you?
I'm gonna wait a little bit, try and gather up a few more troops before trying for those other guys again.
Quick startup complete. Baby.
Oh Jesus, I never got these.
Alright, let's get cracking.
Whoops. My head's been elsewhere today. Here's Zerg attack wave.
Mineral field completed.
I think yeah, Herc shot itself down there. Mustering up a massive wave over there. I'm worried about that. I'm just pulling everything to try and get over here sooner. Yeah, probably shouldn't. And I failed to pull you anyway. Do it. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Turks are serving as good decoy. Feel kind of bad for him, but should we set up bunkers?
Mineral field completed.
Jesus. It's one of the roughest smash and grabs I've done yet. The firebats did help on defense to some degree. Yeah, this is inaccurate. It's not counting reloads. It's meant to, but it's not. But yeah, firebats helped a bit on defense, but taking on those Colossi was rough. like, I lost most of my damn army there. If I had the upgrades, it would have helped, but even then, those guys were rough. And they did 50 damage versus air. It's insane. Does not affect capital ships, does not affect capital ships. That's fine. Capital ships being affected by that would be insane. And I'm noticing some new things. But we'll go with ultra capacitors. I would like to see what the Shrike turrets are like, but an extra 150 hit points in my bunker is typical yes. Okay, vehicle armor upgrades give 2 points per level. Constant research time are unaffected. Hercules now unlocked after piercing the shroud. Trophy gifting. Every cutthroat mercenary officer needs a nice wall piece for his or her office. We happen to have a fine collection of rare defiler and brutalist skulls to sweeten our contract negotiations. Just a little bit of taxidermy and we can expect better and faster mercenaries. Infantry mercs come with free elite medics. Mercenary cooldowns reduced by 50%. Mercs come with free elite medics. Meanwhile, vehicle armor upgrades give 2 points per level. So, you get very tanky vehicles, or you get mercs that have to cool down with free medics with Skippy Xanos. I think the trophy gifting might be better. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Same old, same old. I'm going for this. King of Blades. 25% faster. Macro technological forges. Capital ship costs reduced by 20%. Fixable mineral and zest beam prices. Science vessel now unlocks on Mole of the Void. Supply cost of capital ships reduced by 25%. Build time of capital ships reduced by 40%. We've returned some of our collected relics to the Dalam in exchange for some of their civilian science. Their studies of Terran sustenance has enabled us to warp. Their studies of Terran sustenance has enabled us to warp together the least unappetizing protein gruel on board our larger ships. This reduces the need to feed their crews. This is actually really nice. Seeing that Congo line of troops coming up, so vulnerable to being hit, and it takes ages for them to get anywhere. Just having it orbital struck in will be nice. Now this is. They say they're cheaper and built faster, but they're only cheaper here. They've reduced cost and build time, supply cost and build time over here. But yeah, I think this might be the better choice. Reducing the cost by 20% is solid, but reducing the supply cost by 25% and build time by 40% would mean that I'll be sitting around here waiting for them a lot less. May mean I can get a battlecruiser out where, I may not otherwise have the opportunity. So I'm very tempted by Shrike turrets, but I don't know how they'll actually perform here, and I want to make sure I don't scuff myself. So let's go fortified bunkers. I think I'm gonna go without the only 5k off. These for the second, just so I can get an extra upgrade.